And my Cromano, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 2 of GTA 3. It was a good game, I swear. No, thought about it off camera for a bit, and I've decided after some thought to go ahead and give an additional gameplay positive. This is an aggregate, but it's for the driving, the built-in cheats, and the music. Now, here's the thing. I did a little more looking into this after I wrote those down, and I'm willing to bump the music up to a full positive. I'm curious of your guys' thoughts on that. Now, you're probably thinking, why, Lore? Well, like I said, I did a little looking into it, and a full 55 songs on this game are unique, or rather, made for this game. Now, this actually came to my attention in the reverse, because I was looking up how many songs in Vice City. Everyone's like, Vice City totally needs a positive for music. No, Vice City will not be getting a positive for music because only 5 songs in Vice City were made for the game. All the rest is licensed stuff. The game doesn't get credit for licensed music. And San Andreas is in a similar boat. So, since 3 has so much original music, and the music's pretty good, you know, I'm totally down for giving a full positive for music here, which is why I'm asking for your guys' opinion. The licensed music is great, but the game doesn't get credit for Michael Jackson, to use a direct example, although I think they have since pulled the Michael Jackson music. Like, it doesn't work that way. It's like if a game had a really good scene from a really good movie in the game. Like, you just sit down in the theater and you watch the movie. The game doesn't get credit for the scene, because the scene's from the movie. Now, you could argue music direction might apply, and I would agree with that, but the problem is music direction is basically the opposite of what the radio stations do. I mean, don't mistake me, the radio station's good, and I think it's a good feature overall. It's just, I don't think the game gets credit for it. Good morning, Neptune Satomi. Reminds me, who am I? It's, who am I waiting for? Looks like Lee Andrews. Lee Andrews, Good Senator, and Hector Anthem. Need to talk to all 3 of those people at some point. You know what? I've already kind of talked myself into this. Let's go ahead and make this a full... The problem is this basically removes the aggregate. I'm going to need more aggregate positives to equal up to a full aggregate. So if anybody has any ideas for aggregate positives, please feel free to share. Oh, I am guaranteed to finish 3 today. I even looked up the upcoming missions. We have about 7 missions left. We'll finish this before the lunch break. Now that I've said that, it's also probably worth noting we've been having some pretty bad tech issues. In fact, I was working on Vice City this morning, and then I had to reinstall Vice City from scratch. Which, yeah. Anyways, so let's shuffle this over here. Let's get this over here. And let's go ahead and get GTA 3 working. Fingers crossed. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Is it visible? Are we live? Okay. Whoop. Hang on. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Now we're going to wait for it to... Okay. We should be here. Yep. And good morning, everyone. I haven't said good morning to Dakoita, Mitch Connor, Dream Whisperer, Black Vial, Platy, Sierra Mike, Grandgeist. What's up, everyone? Okay. I have no weapons. Let's fix that. Actually, the Steam ports work fine. The problem with the Steam ports is they're not really streamable. But if you're just interested in playing the game, yeah, no, they're totally fine. Oh yeah, I should mention something. So, just for you guys, I hope you appreciate this. So obviously this, the music, how do I phrase this? In GTA 3 and GTA Vice City, the way the custom station works is it just plays the songs in order with no options whatsoever. That's why it's like, we'll go through Mega Man, and then we'll go through Zelda, and then we'll go through Shovel Knight, and so forth and so on. Now, Vice City works the same way. So what I did was I spent some time this morning randomizing the playlist, so to speak, which involved randomly changing the names of the songs so that we'll get, like, you know, one song from one game, and then a song from another game, and then a song from another game. Keep the variety going. Help it be a little bit better. Yes, you can put custom MP3s and WAV files in both GTA 3 and GTA Vice City. As of San Andreas, they can take OGG, that is to say OGG files, and those work just fine. And 4 and 5 take other stuff too.
Those packages, but they were only a decoy. Sorry about that, but that's sometimes the way in business. My real objective was hidden on the plane all along. Unfortunately, the port authorities seized the plane and were stripping it down until I intervened at great personal expense. Cross the bridge to Shoreside Vale and go to Francis International Airport. I've paid off the officials. My property will be waiting for you at the customs hangar in the aircraft fuselage.
Hey, Evan Falkenstein. Hello, Melkorblade. Yeah, we had a lot of clips. Thank you, by the way. Good job, everyone, on clipping. I had a lot of clips to work through. I'm going to have to sit down and do a bunch of editing to make them work, but that's okay. I have the raw clips, and that's the hard part. Yeah, there's not really a lot... You notice we haven't really given a lot of anything to story, positive or negative. It's because this is one of the many games, and we've reviewed several games like this, which doesn't really have a story. It just has a sequence of events that occur. Don't mistake me, I think if the story wasn't here, that would actually detract from the experience, but... yeah, there's not really a lot to say about it. They even went out of their way to start the Stories project in order to try and flesh out the lead-up to and the behind-the-scenes information on these games, which they did for Vice City as well. They actually also did for San Andreas, but in a different way. We'll talk about that when we get there. I'm going to go ahead and be honest, Von Falkenstein, I don't actually know what you're talking about. Oh, right. Because I didn't bother in, Did I actually say I promised? Because I really hope I didn't. Because that's actually going to really legitimately piss me off if I did. If I said the words I promised, then I screwed up, because I don't say those words lightly. I only promise if I know I can keep it. How do I randomize the music? You randomize the file names. It plays the file names in order. Okay, I didn't promise. We're good. I still apologize for disappointing you, but I was going to be very, very angry if I had actually promised. That would have been an extremely stupid mistake on my part, and I have no idea why I would have done that. I'll be honest, I completely forgot about that until you brought it up. So I'll take the blame on that. Hey, Savicom, why don't you have coffee? What is wrong with your place of work? Anyways, did I answer you, Mike Romano? About how I randomized the music? I actually don't remember, because I was thinking about the FF10 thing. Like, I don't even drink coffee. And I still think a workplace should provide free coffee. Maybe not good coffee. No, I'm kidding. It should be good coffee. It should be good coffee. GTA 4 is pretty bleak. GTA 5 could have been bleak, but they kind of moved away from it at the last minute. Okay, so this should be fun. Right gun equipped. I mean, I don't think that's going to stop people from drinking coffee at work, Dakota, but, you know. Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked by this development.
It's no wrong, big man. No problem. I'm going to kill you.
There we go. It's no problem to kill you. So, wish me luck. Ah, never mind, okay. It's not that mission. We're good. Oh. Well, shoot. Alright, let's go ahead and do this then. We got this, guys. We got this. Yeah! So for those of you not aware, it is actually legitimately hard to fly that thing. Because it wasn't really designed to be flown. Not really. But that was a lot quicker way to get back than, you know, any other method I had available. I suppose flying the Dodo might have been quicker, but I don't actually know how to fly it all that well, so... Yeah, even if you do not... I've seen speedrunners fail at flying that thing. Who have flown that many, many times. Oh, that stupid, stupid plane. Tell you what, I got a new plan. Instead of giving people coffee, we're going to give them direct injections into their bloodstreams of just caffeine. And cocaine. What do you think, guys? Oh yeah, another little fun note I found out when I was researching the radio stations thing. Did you know that for Grand Theft Auto 3, they used the generic... I can't actually remember what it's called. But there is a generic police radio song that they play on a loop for a lot of movies and for a lot of games. And you can just buy it and you can just play it. They used that for 3. When they got to Vice City, they actually sat down and made their own. And customized one for Vice City. And when they made one for San Andreas, they customized one for San Andreas. Same for 4, same for 5. I just thought that was a little neat little thing. Kind of shows how the series is developed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, hi. Oh, I am an amazing driver. Crash. Well, I didn't crash. Okay, now I crashed. I've taken caffeine pills before. Those suck. That was not a pleasant experience. Oh, yeah.
Thank you for...
Thank you very much, Alpha Host. Very much appreciate the sub. Thank you, sir. If you happen to know where you'd like to put that as far as increasing priority, please let me know. My choice. Okay. You got it. Thank you again, sir. What the hell was the health cheat? Gesundheit, that was it. Yeah, I forgot to turn on the script, and I don't want to alt-tab, so we're going to be manually typing today. I mean, I type faster than the script anyways, so whatever. So, favorite car in 3? You've already seen mine, although this is my second favorite car. With the Banshee probably taking 3rd overall. No! This is, I believe, the Infernus. Could be wrong. You ever wish the hood would just fall off? Like that. Now I need to stop hitting things now that I've gotten rid of the hood. No point in favorites. Yeah, I'll admit, in some games, 4, excuse me, my favorite car is the nearest one to me. I couldn't even tell you different cars in 4 off the top of my head, not really. In San Andreas, all my favorite cars are actually... there we go. Are actually bikes, but, you know, whatever. Oh, no.
You're gonna be sorry.
Atlantic Construction. Maybe they took the package there. Now let's go.
Here you go, Pogo.
Oh yeah, by the way, the number of random radio station stuff for Chatterbox is bigger in each of the expansions too, so... So the goal in-game is to continue doing missions for Donald Trump until we get to the point where we will do missions for Asuka, and then we'll go kill Catalina, and then we'll win. It's worth noting that, as I mentioned, GTA 3 doesn't really have a narrative in the strictest sense of the word. It just has a sequence of events that happen. I mentioned earlier the approach to the mission design of... No, actually, we do not kill Donald Love. In fact, funny story... Donald Love's final fate in this franchise is unknown. I'm not joking. I'll show you what I mean, because it's actually in this game. Very good, Melkorblade. Yes. Hi, Maxtim. That's the chick who saw me at the beginning. Yes, that is correct. So, a lot of older television had this thing, which I forget what it's called, but I think it's procedurals. I could be wrong. But anyways, basically each episode is not really connected to the previous episode. Like, it's not full-on Twilight Zone. That's a whole separate thing. But each thing is... Each individual episode is designed to be played in any order without any difficulties, right? That's how most television used to be. That's how some television still is by design. basically the opposite of serialization. The opposite of Babylon 5 or Game of Thrones or any other modern TV show. So, having said all that, they designed they designed GTA 3 with that mentality in mind. It is not until they got to Vice City, and actually, frankly, San Andreas, when they started doing seasonal arcs and actually having longer, serialized storytelling, which became an even bigger thing in 4, and then an even bigger thing in 5. Yeah, this should be fun. We have full armor? Yep, we have full armor. Yeah, comparing this to old Star Trek is TOS. GTA 3 is TOS. Except not as good. Not as bad either. Look at that, what you will.
Where's my damn tool?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There he is. Well, stick your head back out, I dare you. How did that not hit? Damn it. There we go. Thank you very much, Wilson. Very much appreciate the sub, sir. Thank you. And I assumed, but I don't want to presume, that you want to put that towards Age of Decadence. 30391. Okay, you got it. Age of Decadence. See, the thing is, von Falkenstein, while I would like to agree with you, I don't. Because killing Catalina is certainly the end game here, but nothing in the game really indicates that. Like, if you're paying attention, and I have been this time through, I always thought, like, Catalina was the big thing and we need to get revenge on her. But instead what happens is it's like, oh, Catalina betrayed us, and then we go to prison. Then we get out of prison. And then we go work for a guy, and then we go work for the mob, and then we join the mob, and then we're betrayed by the mob. And then we go work for the Yakuza, and then we betray the Yakuza for Donald Love. And then we set up a gang war, and we do a bunch of stuff, and then... Oh, and all of a sudden, hey, I found Catalina, like, right at the end. To use a comparison, GTA 4, finding... I can't remember his name. Finding the betrayer, because he doesn't know who it is at the beginning. Finding the person that betrayed your unit is always an ongoing arc in GTA 4. It's a constant focus, and he brings it up regularly and repeatedly. By contrast, Catalina isn't mentioned until she has the one mission, she has the one mission at the boat where she's the one who is working with the corrupt cop, the Squeal. Or not the corrupt cop, the corrupt mafia guy. And then she shows up at the end. 3 showcasings in the entire game, ironically. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Max Time. We're just kind of making a living. Hello? There we go. And then, hey, Catalina, let's get revenge.
You move, big man. It's no problem.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Yeah, I've heard some people interpret Claude as being, very power hungry, that he wants to build a criminal empire thing. I don't see that at all. We're a thug. We're a thug who does random jobs, and we happen to get paid for it. That's my opinion, of course. I shouldn't say that so definitively. I mean, the contrast between us and Tommy is stark, in my opinion. In fact, I was thinking about it. If you think about it, we play a thug first, then we play the boss, the Mafia Don. Then we play a normal guy, CJ.
Hey, let's get this out.
Hey, look, it's Catalina.
God knows what it is, but he seems to want
Speaking
it
of
badly
which.
enough, so it must be worth something.
Who the heck?
You!
Hey, take it easy, amigo. No es nada, no es nada.
Just shoot him.
You pouring your heart out into that gutter.
Hey, don't shoot, amigo. No problem. We all friends. Here,
Don't be
take
such a
this.
pussy.
Hey, we got no choice, baby. Yeah.
You always got a choice, you dumb bastard.
I'm sorry about the crazy bitch, man. They all the same, please. Por favor.
So, the whore got away. But you've done me a favor. You're not the only one that has a score to settle with the cartel. This worm killed my brother.
I never killed no Yakuza.
We all saw the cartel assassin. We are going to hunt down and kill all you Colombian dogs. I'll be operating on our friend here to extract information and a little pleasure. You, drop by later. I'm sure I'll require your services.
Please, amigo. Don't leave me here with her, man. She's psycho, chico, man. Please, amigo. Hey, amigo. Amigo.
So we have now hit the endgame, because now we have our objective. First, however, we have to survive this mission.
Oh, the squirrels is not so good. They taste like goldfish. Meat real strange. You know what I mean?
Actually, I can't say that I do. But if I did eat too much squirrel and put on a few extra pounds, I'd use the Dormatron. Unlike those other exercise machines that require you to be awake, the Dormatron actually exercises you overnight. Let's learn a little bit more about it.
Never heard that ad before. Yeah, thankfully we don't have to do the rest of Donna Loves. I actually looked this up last night, which is funny, by the way. On the list of mandatory missions, all of Kenji's missions are there. You know, the ones I skipped. But yeah, GTA 3 basically is a NES game. I didn't choose this soundtrack just because it was the oldest game and it felt appropriate for thematic purposes. This is an NES game. It's not actually that long, and it's unforgivably hard and or punishing. I would say more punishing than hard, but, you know, whatever. And so, I feel a lot of us, myself included, remember this game rather unfondly because we kept replaying the same missions over and over and over and over. Last night I was talking to Pax, and I was like, you know, it's weird. I don't feel as frustrated and irritable as I thought I would be replaying GTA 3. And he said, you're cheating. And I was just like, oh, you're right. Because I've never cheated in 3. So, now in fairness, I've only beaten 3 once. But, like, this was not a short endeavor. Like I mentioned, it was a couple of months getting through this game back in the day. I think it was actually 3 months, but I could be wrong about that. Thank you, Mother Lore. And I have done the EMS missions, yes, because they're awesome. Lore, awesome. I'm going to put that towards dealer's choice, because screw you. Now, I keep talking up Vice City and San Andreas. I'm pretty sure San Andreas is going to hold up. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not sure what we're going to think of Vice City. I'm actually pretty nervous now. Because, yikes. Agreed, Taqueta. Although you're going to have to tell me the cheat. Don't tell me now. But yeah, I'll totally do that. By the way, other lore. Just because I'm curious and I like scheduling things years in advance. Any news on Sundays? Hey, look, it's Well, there's also the demolition mission in Vice City. You know the one. Please stop beating that man.
Miguel seems to think I'm mistreating him. Still, he's revealed the extent to which Catalina fears your quest for revenge.
My what?
3 death squads started around Liberty, whose sole job is to hunt you down. Act as the bait and get the death squads to follow you to Pike Creek, where some of my men will be waiting for them.
Please stop beating him. I like how Donald is on the frickin' cover there, by the way. God. But yes, the demolition is the mini helicopter one. I remember that more unkindly than any other mission in Vice City. Thank you, Mr. Red. Very much obliged as usual. Mr. Red, 97 to head on. I assume it's for head on? I should ask, I suppose. Not me, Revan. Of course, I wasn't a kid the first time I played Vice City, so although I know. God, I was past college when I first played Vice City. I guess that's not saying much. I finished college in 2002. Look, the point being, I'm not trying to say I'm old. What I'm trying to say is that when I was an adult playing Vice City for the first time, I had some issues with that mission. Many issues with that mission. I am not that old. I'm only 37-ish. Getting closer to 38 than 37. Yeah, good. Thank you, next time. We all know Other Lore is actually secretly a Vulcan. He's been here ever since they accidentally crash-landed. He was forced to eat meat. That poor guy. I don't even know how he survived, honestly. I did, Max Time, but I forgot to turn the script on, so we're just kind of living without right now. I can type faster anyways. Yeah, I'm curious how Demolition's gonna go. There's a few missions that I was worried about in this game that we one-shot. And then there's missions I failed at over and over. What was it, 6 times I failed at getting the cop bombing mission set up? 6 times in a row. God. But all joking aside, I don't actually feel all that old. God dang it, I did it again. You know how old I was? I bought this game with my own money. Not GTA 3, the game whose music is playing right now. I'm actually proud of that, too. In a stupid way. So, one of the times I failed the cop car mission, I just came up the staircase and then rolled the car. You remember that? I actually was rewatching the clip of that, because I was, you know, grabbing all the clips for the highlight video. And I rewatched it, and I was like, I still don't understand how that actually happened. I'm still not sure what physics combination collided in order for me to go up a staircase and then roll right over with one turn. Whoops. Oh, I've done that a few times, Other Lore. Yeah, they have no downforce, which I think actually is a stat in this game. I could be wrong, though. Like, for example, this car I'm driving right now has tons of downforce. I can turn on a dime and it doesn't even start to tilt. The cop cars, on the other hand, are apparently made of slinkies, which would explain a lot, now that I think about it. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na,
Harry.
What? Oh, for Christ's sakes. I could just kill them. I don't need to lead them into this frickin' mission. No, I did not remember that, obviously. I'm gonna need a tank. Like, not a literal tank. A car with more health. Thank you, Cashel. Funnily enough, I think the exact opposite! I think I look like crap. Please don't clip that. God dang it. What was it? You know what? Okay. One of the things Baron was saying yesterday was maybe this game should get a plus for being able to finish missions in multiple ways. That is the third mission so far that we have been unable to finish in a multiple way. Like, if we didn't do exactly what the mission said, we failed it. I think we officially are not going to give that positive. Speaking of no downforce. Oh my goodness. Ah! Okay, out. Take the next car, I'll see. Oh god, he's going the wrong way. You. Thank you for not running me over, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, rather than downforce, they have upforce. You didn't answer my question, Otherlore. And someone in chat asked it, too. 2 people have asked you now, Otherlore. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm on this side. I'm on the wrong island. Damn it, people. Yeah, I might do. No. Go! 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 Wait a minute. We're good. We're going. Thank you very much, Libertas Liber. Keep going, keep going. No! I almost pulled that off. Very much obliged, sir. Thank you for 2 years of support. Thank you, Libertas Liber. You are very awesome. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate, sir. To Mario Maker. To... No, Lore, why? You still haven't answered the question. All right, I vote we just start killing Lore over and over. The other Lore, not me. Until he answers our question. What do you guys think? I was actually just thinking that, Nas, because this thing is squirrely as hell. I don't think I want to do this mission in this thing. Ooh, 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 yes! Yes!
I'm warning you.
Yes!
Hey, my watch.
We good! Thank you very much for the sub, Mother Lore. Very much appreciated and obliged, sir. Thank you. I'm also going to put that towards Dealer's Choice because I hate you personally. And on a deep, spiritual level, there's just a virulent, racial even, hatred there. This thing's totally going to flip. What do you want to bet? Come on. That's other Lore right there. That's his reaction to my statements. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, man. I hurt because I love. God, I can't go up the hill. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh! no! Okay. Oh, there were people there. Well, there aren't anymore. I mean, I guess technically there are still people there. Just there's not as many people there anymore. Damn it. Hey, it's an ice cream truck. That's the third ice cream truck we've seen. Do you know how rare those things are? Where the hell am I? I hate this city. Normally, here we go. I see where I am. Normally, I check the map. Yes, they are now 2D people. They're gonna go off to the 2D games. Torque? What the hell is torque? What is this, math class? Yes, you can, Mother Musette. Although they are very slow, very wonky, and they have a lot of up-force. I'm going to start calling it that. They have a lot of up-force. More than cop cars, if you can believe it. Here's a question for you. Do you think Skyrim... Hear me out. I swear this is relevant. Do you think Skyrim would get a plus to probably gameplay for how ridiculous it can be and how many, you know, meme-worthy, amusing, random incidents can happen? You know, bugs and the like. Because you know what I'm talking about. Skyrim is a very clippable game because of how ridiculous and wonky it can be. No, the cop car is made of glass. I need something with some health. That's why I'm in this thing. Oh, speaking of which, I should heal it before I start being a thing. There just works. So the reason I ask is because I was debating one last aggregate positive. It's the only one I could come up with for this game for ridiculous, silly stuff that isn't really intentional that you can do in this game. Like, say, accidentally flying off into the water and dying instantly. Just to name an example. I'll just drive by here innocently in my tank. I know it's not a real tank, but... Oh no, they are following me. Please get out of my way with your corpse. God! People are so inconsiderate with their corpses. I suppose a plus for sandbox elements would make a bit of sense. What do you guys think? Help me out here. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Because everyone said no to Skyrim. That's why I asked that one first. Hey, guys. Let me guess. Now the objective is kill them. Nope. There's no objective at all. I could just leave. Okay. So why do you think it's warranted here where it is not warranted in Skyrim? No, I gotta do it 2 more times, other lore. I don't think I'm smoking. Oh, I am, you're right. No, I'm not. Thank you. I did not see that. I'm blind in addition to being old, ugly, fat, stupid, and dumb. I also have no charisma. I actually have, like, the absence of charisma. People see me and they're like, whoa! And they watch the game. That's why I keep wanting to turn my webcam off. Oh, no! I also suck at video games. That's very true. Oh, no! Oh, no! No, 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 no! That's okay. I can make this work. I can. They just have... Yes! Okay, we made it work. Well, we're going to make it work. But we are currently not in a state of failure. Which is a bigger thing than you'd think, considering what just happened. We are going to heal, though. They really want to kill me. They're like, no! That bastard went off a cliff to escape us! I guess they would sound like Colombians, but I gotta be honest, I don't know how to do a Colombian accent. Like, I barely remember how to speak Spanish in general. I have no idea where I am. Let's go this way. Come on, who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Come on. ¿Cómo está usted? Gimmick. No, that's the wrong grammar. Whatever. Like I said, I used to actually be quite good at Spanish. I used to be legitimately fluent, and I have lost it. It's gone. I'm actually sad about that. In Spanish, you don't start a sentence with yo, unless it's under certain circumstances, which I don't remember right now. Yo being I, of course. You also don't need to say yo, because it's unnecessary if you adjust the verb to the proper tense. So, for example, if I say hablo, I don't need to say yo hablo, because that's redundant at that point. Yo hablo is I speak. Alright, name this game. Anybody. I'll give you $2 towards the game of your choice on the priority list if you can name this game. They're gonna die before they get there at this rate. No, that's exactly what happened to me. I have lost 2 languages in my life because of that, because I just didn't use them. I didn't practice them. Hey, Sakage. Yeah, I feel sad too, but honestly, I'm not really all that surprised. No one said it yet, by the way. No one's guessed it yet. I'll shut up so you can hear it. It is not Batman. Russian. Although, I lost that as a kid. It's not Zelda. Wrong sound chip, or sound font, rather. Not GTA 1, not Galaga. I cannot believe I managed this after going over the cliff. Booyaka! Not Kirby. You're just guessing randomly now, aren't you? I am so happy that I did that. Now I'm going to fail in the third one, after pulling that bull crap. So nobody guessed it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one, on the NES. I think it'd actually be faster to go this way. You guys know me, I have really good audio memory, so I tend to remember soundtracks way past when I play them. I can't even tell you the last time I played TMNT on the NES. But I remember the music. Oh, it was a badly designed game, Cody. Like, people say it's very hard, and there's certainly good reason for that, but it's one of those games that was difficult because it was badly designed, not because it was a difficult game. Oh no, they spotted me. No, don't kill me, and don't die. If we ever review TMNT, it's going to be a net negative game, I almost guarantee. I sure hope they're regenerating, because they've been taking damage as they ram me. Oh no! Ignore all the corpses! Ignore all the corpses! Oh, thank God we got through that frickin' mission. Yeah, that is not a fun mission. I am actually astonished that we two-shot that. Where's the save? I need to go save, like, right now. Oh, me too, Leander. Mine's, out for delivery as we speak. That's true. The only reason I failed the first time was because I decided to kill them. And the game was like, no! Screw you! Die in a fire! And, so that's how not to be a GM, by the way. I'm not actually kidding. Do not GM like that. I'm stuck in this frickin' limo! Actually, is that a save point? That is a save point, isn't it? Alright, let's just head this way. This is a safe idea! Yeah, okay. So I couldn't even remember where the third island save point is. It's right here! I think? No, that goes down. I need to go up. I hate the third island. Not as corrupt as San Andreas, other lore. Before the first mission even starts in San Andreas, you are picked up by a corrupt cop who arrests you, robs you, and then blames you for killing a cop that they murdered. So, you know, normal cop stuff, basically. Yeah, that's the day you found out well, it's not the day, but you are there because your mother died and you're there to pay respects and go to her funeral. I'm winning so far, Racecat. Although I need to get to the frickin' save point. Yeah, then they deliberately drop you off in rival territory knowing that it'll probably get you killed. That's the first thing that... Oh, jeez. First thing that happens in San Andreas. I'm not even talking about when they blackmail you later. And ballers don't know I ain't been begging for 5 years. Ain't gonna make no difference to them. Sorry. Did I just say I hate the third island? I hate this place.
All the best music on.
I'm pretty sure they were actually trying to get him killed, and then the fact that he lived, they just decided to use to their advantage. See, the problem with Tenpenny is he acts like he's this big, smart mafia don. He's not. He's an idiot who is short-sighted, greedy, selfish, and pathetic. That's actually part of his character. He is a chronic. I was thinking about this last night, and Baron is correct. He would be... If I had started making Loriums, 10 years earlier, or 5 years earlier, or whatever, that would be called the Tenpenny Lorium, rather than the Krennic Lorium. See, D. Daniel says he has a lot of power. I don't agree with that. He feels like he has a lot of power over his little sandhill, and he does have a lot of influence over his little sandhill, but that's it. He is a small fish in a big pond, and he does not know it. Okay, save. We did it. We locked it in. Who has a lot of power in San Andreas? I was going to say Torino. And Torino is a very good answer. But the answer I wanted to give, and I couldn't think of his frickin' name, was the Forelli representative. And of course Salvatore Leone is there, so that's a thing. But I don't remember anyone else off the top of my head, so I'm just going to stick with that. Oh, come on. Oh, no, it's okay. We got a ramp. Ramp! Is Salvatore the head of the Forelli there? I guess so. And yeah, Woozy. Ironically. It's the 4th ice cream truck. We're just having a weird luck today. And everyone knows what this game is from, right? This is a much easier one. Big Smoke! Right. Yeah, no. Big Smoke is a pusher. He's not even an actual drug lord. Yeah, this is Batman. Compared to use a comparison, look at Big Smoke versus Diaz over in Vice City, and you can see the difference in the two's relative influence. Don't mistake me, Big Smoke's a better character, and he is actually a pretty well done character, I think. But there's another easy one. Yeah! Oh no. Totally nailed it. Diaz is someone who shouldn't be as funny as he is, if that makes any sense. He's the kind of person you should look at like, oh my... I mean, he's the reason all of Vice City happens, really. Although you could say the same thing about Sonny. I will say this, I'll take Diaz over Sonny any day. This is from DuckTales, the first one on the NES Codex. Yeah, Diaz is what... Oh my god, she's still beating him. I've been gone for how long?
Miguel certainly has some of that famous Latin stamina. I'm quite exhausted. We underestimated Catalina's plans for Spank. It reaches far beyond the yardies selling it on the street corners. The cartel have a front company, the Kappa Coffee House. They've been selling Spank through the street stalls. We have no choice but to put these drug stands out of operation. Smash them to splinters.
Would you please stop beating that man? Whatever. Oh no, she totally did, Loner. No question. You're gonna die. You're gonna die in a fire, except not because there's no air up in space where you will be dying horribly. Die, die, die. I should probably get some guns. Yeah, I don't like Sonny at all. Sonny is like basically Sonny is a lot like Tenpenny, except with none of the charisma, charm, or good acting or good writing. What's up? Apparently it's no problem to kill me. I know. Now I gotta find the other ones, and I don't remember where they are, so this should be fun. Worst character in a GTA game? That's a tough one. Although, I gotta be honest, one of my first thoughts is that goddamn rap singer kid in 4. No, not Nico's cousin. It's actually one of my favorite tracks in Mega Man 1. Yeah, OG Loke I don't care for either. Like, he's a one-note character that gets more screen time than he should. If he had been more notes, sure. If he had less screen time, sure. But instead, he's on camera way more than he should be. And even the mission where you have to go and finally kill him, spoiler alert, is actually really irritating by memory. Because you can't just kill him, you gotta follow him. What do you mean, Micromono? Sorry. A favorite character of the 3D games. Damn, that's hard. It makes you feel a better, Micromono. I've actually been run over by a car before in real life. It's okay, I wasn't really conscious for it, because the car knocked me out by hitting me first. I'm not joking, that actually happened. It was a long time ago. I can kind of joke about it. I can kind of speak lightly about it. It was a long time ago. 2004. Or was that 5? No, that was 2005, my bad. How long did it take me to pay out the medical bill? I will take that moment to plug an organization called Victims of Violent Crimes. So, I lost my job. Arby's fired me because I couldn't walk and therefore couldn't do my job. So, I lacked any real possibility of actually, you know, paying off the bill. I also couldn't pay rent. I got kicked out of my apartment, too. So, I want to give shout-outs, first of all, to Eric. You might have seen him in chat, Arik Verendi. He actually took me in, so I had a place to stay. But I also want to shout out Victims of Violent Crimes, because they paid off the entire hospital bill.
Hey, look,
It's probably worth noting, I didn't reach out to them. I never heard of them. They heard about my incident, because I hit the news. And they reached out to me and said, we would like to help you out. And they nuked the entire hospital bill. Did my accident qualify as a violent crime? I sure frickin' hope so! I got hit and then run over by a car in the parking lot of my own apartment complex. Pretty sure that qualifies. Oh, and then they ran off, obviously. Duh. They never found out who did it, consequently. Yeah, it was a hit and run, by all classifications. Pretty sure it was an accident, but then they bailed, which made it a crime. The going theory, again, we kind of had to piece together what happened after the fact, because I was knocked out by the initial hit. The going theory is that they were freaked out by the fact that they hit me and gunned it to get out. And that's, of course, when they ran me over, is when they gunned it. Oh, they got away with it scot-clean. The cops who went after them took 3 days? 2 or 3 days. And then said, no, we got nothing, sorry. Couldn't find him. Any other theory? I mean, you can make up one if you want to, Tara. It was assassins coming to kill me from the future, knowing that someday I would take over the world. There you go, there's another theory. Oh, I have plenty of reasons to hate cops, yes. All of them personal. Screw cops. You know, the funny thing is, if the assassin future theory is true, that means I'm gonna take over the world someday. I mean, I think that'd be worth the horrific pain and trauma and, you know, losing my job and losing my home. Theory 2. The driver was on every different illegal drug known to mankind, and was trying to kill me because he thought I was a gazebo that had sprouted tentacles and was trying to eat his sister's socks. Good morning, Colin Bluso. Yeah, life's weird like that, Mike Romano. The driver never had Platty's Donuts. That's it, right there. Platty, if you'd been there, I wouldn't have gotten run over, and I'd probably still be working at that damn Arby's. I'd be GM by now. Oh, it's very fun, Colin Blues. It's very cathartic. So, I could be misremembering, but the way you reveal these is you have line of sight to them. Which means, even if I'm not actually pointing the camera at them, it should count. But I might be wrong, and I might need to actually point the camera at them. So I'm going to go ahead and do a second pass here with the camera facing the other way. Just in case. Oh, okay. Oh, I prefer lore running. I actually liked my job at Arby's, though, believe it or not. I was the night manager. Most of my actual management experience comes from working at Arby's, believe it or not. I was a manager there for a while. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Thank you. I would agree with that, Colin Peluso. Part 1, to be continued. Where am I? I'm totally turned around now. I thought I was here, but I'm not. Oh god, we're on a timer. I didn't even notice that. Totally got this, guys! I should just head for the construction yard right now. I've just been roaming at my own pace, like, yeah, whatever. You know, if you'd tell me where they are, game... I know. How dare I, right? Oh, that's exactly the theory, Revenstick. That is the actual no-really theory. Yeah, by all means, McCool, please tell me how to find all these stupid things. Because this mission kind of sucks. I am not overly fond of it. I mean, there's a lot of missions I don't like, which, by the way, we're probably going to give another negative to, but... In fact, I'm just going to jot that down right now. Missions...
Miguel certainly has some of that famous Latin stamina. I'm quite exhausted. We underestimated Catalina's plan.
Shut up, Azuka. See, there's no timer. That's... Oh, you'll have 8 minutes after you trash the first stall. Here you go, okay. Ah! So, 2 on the first island, 2 on the third island. 5 here. So I'd actually found all 5 here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Mukul. So let's go get some dots on the map, shall we? No? Oh, thank God he didn't ding me for that. So that's 2. Looks like I was right, too, about the line of sight thing. There's 4. Whoops, sorry, Mike. No, sorry. Well, everyone was talking about me getting run over by a car, and I got distracted, D-Day. No, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Trying to read the map and the car and chat at the same time is apparently beyond my abilities. Where's the 5th one? I sure hope not, Mr. Red. But no, the answer is no. Okay, if nobody can tell me what this song is from, they'll need to turn in your geek cards. There actually is. This is not Death Mountain's song, no. I'm not sure Death Mountain has a unique song in Zelda 2. Look, I'm trying, Pipeliner. I'm trying to find the stupid coffee stand, and I don't know where it is. Just kind of driving randomly at this point, kind of doing, grid crisscross thing. Yes, this is the dungeon theme from Zelda 2, which plays in all but one of the palaces. Yeah, this is another one of those often remixed songs. That wouldn't surprise me, Melkor. I know several people who only know a Fire Emblem because of Smash, so, you know. I'm actually rather fond of Zelda 2, believe it or not. Now, Zelda 2 ends badly. Like, the final fourth of Zelda 2 sucks. And that's why Zelda 2 kind of falls apart. And I feel like that's why most people remember it so negatively. But I think up to that point, Zelda 2 is a legitimately good game. You could say it's got the Donkey Kong Country 3 effect. Or syndrome, I suppose. Yaw. I actually like the Great Palace unironically, but there's a lot of other stuff that can just go to hell. The path to the Great Palace... is that it? There it is. I see it. The path to the Great Palace is much worse than the Great Palace itself. Much worse. And if you remember it, you have to go through these areas with tons of enemies, very little maneuverability, lots of lava pits, lots of random encounters. It is incredibly easy to fall and die. There's a reason, well, there's several reasons, but I know several people just try to skip through it, because you can if you glitch it out. Where the hell am I? What kind of hot beverages do I enjoy? I've probably had hot drinks before. Let's see. Have I enjoyed any of them? There's this one type of tea that I only can get at Indian places. Which my sister introduced me to, which I'm rather fond of. No, I'm not fond of hot cocoa. I don't drink coffee, obviously, and I'm actually not a tea person in general. And I don't do alcohol, and I'm not sure what else is hot. Thank you, D-Dana. I saw that one.
You know who I am!
I'm thinking I might actually start on Island 3, but I want to uncover Island 1 first. So there's that one. Oh, jeez. I might start here. It looks like a good starting point. Hurts my throat, Tara. Do you know who he is, Melkor Blade? Whoops.
I got a better car than you.
last mission sucked too. There it is. Okay, so where is that one? I can see it. Okay, maybe I'll start with this one, then hit the airport. Way up here. Oh my god, this is way up here. Look at this. Yeah, I think I'll start with this one. I do, Baron, but I think we're past it. I can't skip tracks in this one. Hey, Permius. Trying not to hit people, and that limo's like, no, you're gonna hit those innocent civilians. And that makes sense. I mean, of all the people who would want me to kill civilians, it would be a limo driver, right? Or the person who owned the limo. I guess the limo driver doesn't really care. I don't know if I should go for this or not. I'm gonna go for it. Hi. Ignore my tire treads in the air here. It does. It just goes up and down, up and down. Why would I get the package, Kemek? God. But yes, there's a package up there. Look, I just want Catalina to die before I have to play as her victim. Let's call it that in San Andreas.
Watch it come.
I just realized I don't know the fastest route to the first island from the third island. Boyfriend. Yeah, that's not what I would think we are in San Andreas. Sex slave. That's a little more accurate. I gotta be honest, I actually really don't like the Catalina missions in San Andreas. Not just because they kind of suck, but they don't really fit. And I'm pretty sure the only reason they shoved them in is specifically to reference GTA 3. I wouldn't know, Kemek. I wouldn't know. I'm not sure where the tunnels are off the top of my head. Don't touch the alarm or I'll kill your parents, I think? Move, no, it's like, if you move, I'll kill you. If you touch the alarm, I'll kill your parents and sisters too, or something. Ah, shoot, I don't remember. Wait, a mop? A mape? I don't know what a mape is, other lore. You need to get that nonsense out of this video game design, okay? That's just... You're just a baby who needs some kind of actual modern convenience features to be able to play a game. Real men don't need good game design. Alright, Salvatore Leo, where the hell am I? Kill your children too. That's it, yep, you're right. I can hear her saying it. By the way, being over here, everyone here has a shotgun when they shoot at me, so... Being here is actually... Well, not everyone, but the Mafia people do. So being here is legitimately dangerous right now. Given the car I'm driving, they can two-shot me. One shot if they get lucky. So there's that one. Up by... Right across the street from the Don's place, of course. The dock. Where the hell is the dogs? Up. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get super shot. If it wasn't so slow, I'd drive a tank for this mission. No joke. So she has to call CJ during sex to inform him of how much better of a lover Claude is. Because she's totally over him. Isn't this the docks? No, that's the docks. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, what do you think? Start on first island or start on third island? Hey, Black Star Victoria. Ignore all the negatives. Ignore all the negatives. Pay no attention. I was going to say, I was actually just reconsidering. I was going to start on the third island, but the most likely, chance of failure is actually on the first island, so... I think I'm going to start with the docks, hit the dawn, and then get out of here. So, where is it? I can't see it, because I'm stupid. And I got less than 8 minutes. Oh. I'm already screwing up. I'm just going to ignore the timer. Ignore the timer, Laura. Ignore the timer, Laura. Of course, I went exactly the wrong way to get to the docks last time. It's okay. This lines up neatly this way. This is probably going to be the hardest one right here. Some good RNG. Some better RNG. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay. Careful. Careful. Not much of a hurry. Just for you, Console Hop. It's because I love. That's why I cheat. Lunchbox time. I should probably just ignore chat for a minute. This is already an irritating enough mission. Come on. There we go. That's a common bug, by the way. I've hit it so many times, I actually don't think I've ever not hit it. yet maxed out. Not yet, not yet. I wanted to do it during a transition. I'm not ignoring you, other lore. So shush. I can't tell which is which, but I know there's some this way. So let's go this way. Yep, there's one right there. Switch weapons.
Get off the road!
Let's say the same thing about you, sir.
Dipshit piece of trash.
Charge, man. Mega Man 5. Where's the frickin' bridge? This game's so much. Move. So where are we at? Okay, it's coming down. That's actually good luck. Believe it or not. I'm gonna end with the airport. Of course it had to start raining. For those of you not aware, and I haven't complained about it yet, the ice physics of this game get cranked up to 11 when it's raining. Where is it? There it is. Like, really. It's nuts. Driving in the rain. Like, thankfully I'm in a Yakuza Stinger, which is my favorite car in this game. And it has whoa! Decent handling. But I need to be a little more careful on this trip right here. Because holy crap. Nah, it's fine. Next time. Sorry, you're in the way. Okay, now I might repair it.
Big top Yankee boy.
I honestly didn't think we were going to manage that. I really didn't.
Yeah, move along!
That was with mapping it out, by the way. That was with doing the prep work. Wily 1, Mega Man 1, Baron. This one's Dust Man, Mega Man 4. Told you, I can pretty much name any Mega Man song. Up to 8. 9 and 10 would take me a minute, but... Hang on, Platty. Wait. We're not there yet. We're not at the congrats stage yet. I gotta remember how to reach my apartment. Because I actually don't remember how to reach. I had this problem last time, too. God, I hate this game so much. I was actually just wondering the same thing. How the hell did I ever beat this without cheating? Because I did. And I don't know how. Okay, now I can relax. I was just waiting for it to crash on the way to the frickin' apartment. Oh, now I'll flex. Ugh. Thank you, Platty. I didn't see the message because I was concentrating, and it's already scrolled off, but I'm pretty sure you put it toward Mario Galaxy. Five or so, Baron? Like, it's not an uncommon event. Alright. This way, I think. Rosalina should be in more games. Yeah? So, in GTA 3, my favorite island's actually Island 1. But that's entirely because of the missions. That, and I'm most familiar with it. I got a right proper core. Least favorite island? 3. Like, I usually don't remember 3, but having driven around here for the last few minutes, I am very quickly remembering why I hate 3. The layout in 3 is just awful. Yeah, there's also not really much here, especially in comparison to the other 2 islands. That being said, oh yeah, sorry, it's Revan. Hardcore! There we go. That being said, Island 2, in terms of, like, just visual, you know, cosmetic, is probably my favorite. By the way, Flashman, Mega Man 2. I actually don't know Spicy Blue Milk. I know Island 2 is supposed to be, you know, Central. Manhattan, or whatever it's called. I don't remember, Mr. Red. Hi. Yes, we are Half-Life. Oh, no, this is like Half-Life 2 Episode 1 right here. Don't do it, Platty. Don't do it. Nobody's supposed to take that much lore. Okay, I just realized how that sounds. That's not what I meant. That's true, Baron. This is an objectively better game than Anthem. It really is. No memeing, no joking. This is an objectively better game than Anthem. I could probably say that about a lot of games, if we're being honest, but it's still true. don't know if you're noticing, Mechamon, I'm trying really hard not to run over people. I don't know if you care. Look at the evolution! So there was the first time we tried the mission, and then there was the second time we tried the mission.
Do we tighten it some more now, or just wait for it to turn black and fall off?
Give it a quick prod.
Oh, what is that gooey yellow stuff? Oh, hey, Pave!
My handyman.
I was bored, so I came over to keep Asuka company.
She's got the makings of a natural, this girl. She's managed to extract this little gem from our guest. There's a plane coming into Francis International in 2 hours' time. It is full of Catalina's poison. You can avoid airport security by getting a boat out to the runway light buoys and shooting the plane down on its approach. Collect the cargo from the debris and stash it.
Oh, you be careful now, okay, baby?
Go to hell,
now
Maria.
try the chili oil.
So... this mission sucks. There's actually 2 ways to do this one. I'm not sure which way we're going to go for, honestly. So we're back on Zelda 2. Yes, Kemek. Vice City is a completely separate game, despite what it was originally intended to be. And San Andreas will also be a completely separate game. Because it is. Yeah, the last mission was arguably a more bad, grammar good mission. But, I have very bad memories of this mission. We're probably gonna fail at least once. That's exceptionally likely. Yes, I don't know if you know this, Ben Smack, but I have a website. And on the website I list all of the upcoming games that we're playing. Well, some of the upcoming games we're playing. Yes, I am doing the right thing. I actually want to go this way. Miami. And San Andreas is Los Angeles, San Francisco, and New Vegas. Or, excuse me, just plain old Vegas. Yeah, actually, some of you may remember far enough back when Vice City was actually being billed and marketed as Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City. That's true, we are very close to the end game. It's good. Yeah, I'm gonna try this method. We got the armor, we got the weapons. I hope we can manage. Hope. Yeah, the finale is technically 2 missions, though, if memory serves. There it is. I have, actually, Spicy Blue. I see it. I see it. You're right, McCool. Damn. I went to the wrong one. Yep, I went to the wrong one. So, the other way you do this mission is you come here and you just take it all here. Ah, I can't believe I screwed that up. Yes, Metalman's theme, Mega Man 2, very good. Well, there's only one way to fix this problem. I wouldn't know, writing. This is an image from the internet.
20 recently paroled guys, equipped them with grenade launchers and flamethrowers, and let them hunt each other down. It's the reality show where you just might be part of the action.
I was grabbing a sandwich at the Happy Blimp, and all of a sudden these guys crashed through the window and started shooting at each other. I was so excited, I didn't even notice I'd been hit. After that, I was hooked on Liberty City Survivor. I watch it every day in the hospital.
The game doesn't end until there's only one man left standing. Tune in nightly or watch the 24-hour live webcast.
Yes!
Natural selection.
Almost there! No! No!
Line 4, you're on Chatterbox. What's on your mind?
Liberty City Cox rule!
Ah, that's lovely, thanks. Next caller, you're on Chatterbox.
That last guy was so full of...
It's okay, I got to the second island, I think. Yeah, I did. Yeah, what's the flying car? Go ahead, Max time. We're towards the end. Now's a good time for it. It's you think that's a joke. 10 seconds of airtime in that thing is actually much harder to do than it looks.
We're all the same, you giant. Oh, I'm tall. I'm so important. Listen to me talk about my tall stuff. I think I'll put this at the top shelf. Hey, what's the weather like down there? How's it going, shortstop? Can you get that? You're closer. Why so sad, Pee-wee?
Hang on. Make sure I am doing the right thing here. Oh. Huh. What do you know? Oh, I see why. I see what was going wrong. Dodo Up was unbound. Yeah, that would do it. And then let's do that. And that.
Failure or major hemorrhage, small piece of metal ain't the problem. Besides, I only use my machine gun in the safe of my own home, a car. I ain't hurting nobody. And countries that don't have guns ain't American.
You know, that's a really good point. Countries that don't have guns aren't American. You know, if more people had guns, we'd have less shootings in this country. All right, we're going over here to line 2. Hello, caller. You are on Chatterbox.
Yeah, I'd like to say something about taxes.
You mean the Lone Star State?
Oh,
I can't actually tell if it's working next time.
really wrong. My father worked his whole life. He played the lottery. And now the state wants us to pay taxes on the money he wins from that stuff? Buy your own lottery ticket. Oh, hey.
Good point. I think that's a lesson to us all. All right. Hello, you are on Chatterbox.
Hello, Laszlo. I'm a first-time caller. I recently moved to Liberty City from Hampshire in England.
Oh, really? How do you like it? I mean, is it hard to get used to the language? You speak English pretty good.
Oh, thank you, Laszlo. Yes, I do like it here. There's one thing, though, that's very different and rather worrying.
It kind of flew. A little bit. Try with a tank. God, what's the tank code? Is it not working? There we go. Give us a tank. That was the problem. I already did that, Kevin. We already showed that one off. What was the flying code again? Because it's not Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, apparently. No, Dakota, not yet. Not yet. Okay, here's a challenge mode for you. Oh, BB, that's it. So, here's a challenge mode for you. Don't kill anyone while driving around town in the tank. Impossible.
Do we tighten it some more?
This car actually does. This car, excuse me. This tank actually has wheels, not you know, treads. What? I haven't killed anyone. Oh, they're shooting. Yeah, I didn't even kill those two people. Oh, that's weird. Whoa! You know who I am? Oh god, he's in a tank! Is how that should be said. Come on! Your corpse should not block me! You son of a... That cop killed himself to ruin the mission. I just want you all to know that. I had a chance of pulling it off, and the cop's like, no! I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna get you. Damn cops. Pigs! His sacrifice will be honored, and the compire, there we go, where the hell am I? Actually, really turned around now. Not really, Mr. Red, no. Tanks always have the right of way. No, really. You jackass. What is with limos and trying to get me killed? Limos and cops, I swear. Yeah, I've got to be on the wrong side of town entirely. What do you want to bet? I'm looking for the construction area. Yep, I am. C. Immediately T-pose to establish dominance, Baron. Oh god, that was me holding the brakes that whole time. You can see by the tire smear. No. Good morning, period. Is that closer to the wake-up time you want? Going forward? Question mark. Would you believe they still don't have tickets available for that stupid movie we were supposed to see this Saturday? Period. I'm not joking, by the way. They still don't have to. It's Tuesday. They don't have tickets for sale for this Saturday.
Do we
For Sonic. We're going to go see Sonic. It's actually the main reason why I haven't put it up on the website yet as an event, is because I'm not 100% sure we're going to get to see it, because they still don't have tickets available. I've been checking twice a day, every day. Nothing. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I've heard it's selling well, so that's good. It's just, you know, I can't get tickets for it. Well, by the way, to be clear, the theater in question doesn't have tickets for any showings this Saturday. Or this Thursday. As in, the furthest ahead that they have scheduled showings is tomorrow. Do they say why? Yeah, because they're criminally negligent. No, they don't say why. It's actually extremely rare that this happens. And we're not picking another theater. There's a reason we go to this theater, ignoring the fact that it's most convenient for all of us and doesn't involve, you know, $20 tickets. It also is one of the only theaters that has seats that don't make us all, you know, have pain for the rest of the day after we go and see the movies. Like, I don't know about you guys, I'm old and terrible, and I can't take regular theater seats anymore. I just can't. I am no longer capable of doing that without literally taking pain pills. Hey, Darth Trinius. Wave Man, by the way. Mega Man 5. Man, not here, Geludo. I usually buy tickets months in advance. They already have, by the way, the theater in question already has ticket sales available for March. Now, I know that's only a couple weeks out, but that should get across my point. Alright, so let's go to the correct area this time. Have I died lately? I think I have. So we gotta hurry.
Wife.
Come on. This one. Should be enough. I guess we're full. Think this is the right gun? Thank you. Next time. Oh my god. There we go. So there's the guys defending it. This is the downside of doing it this way. They've got people down there. Oh, whatever. How the hell did it live through that? What? How in God's name did it live through that? Like, this is the minigun, right? So I specifically used this gun because I was like, okay, rocket launcher, I might miss, you know. It's gonna be bad. Oh my god, this freaking game. I die, but I think it's literally faster to just drive. Yeah, the plane was just turned into a Roman emperor and dodged all of my bullets. It was horrifying. You know, I just realized another reason why SA doesn't bother me as much as VC or 3. In SA, you can get planes and helicopters. And in fact, at a certain point in the game, you could just have one that's yours, right? So you can get to a point where you basically spawn. So you die. You'd say, oh, I failed the mission, so you die. You spawn. And then you go get your frickin' plane. I mean, that's just theory. I don't actually know if that's true. All I know is that constantly having to go back to the mission giver, and then go to the mission, and go to the mission giver, and go to the mission, is not the most enjoyable experience in the universe, but, you know, shrug, I suppose. I can try von Falkenstein, but I don't think that dinky little Yakuza thing is going to even dent it. Let me try that. That's not a bad idea next time. I like that idea.
Do we technic someone?
Probably, Dream Whisperer. I haven't been watching the... Did it just crash? While I'm here, let's add some negatives. So where's our notes? That's the wrong document. There was a positive that I was thinking about. Can anyone remember what that was? Unfortunately, I've already given a negative for the crashing. Ah, that was it. The open world fun. Yes, comma. At the moment, I'm trying to outrace a plane, period. I've failed a couple of times, but I think I've got this, period. Mom's asking how GTA is coming. Funnily enough, Baron, it's funny you bring that up. We have since decided not to give that because the missions are too restrictive. You weren't here for it, but... yeah. Nope, that's it. So we're at... So we're going to add the plus. And we're going to add the negative. There. So we're at 4 pluses? Nope, now we're at 4 pluses. There. That's taking into account city layout, as well as the music thing I mentioned earlier. As usual, please make sure and tell me that it is in fact there. Wait, hang on. That's wrong. That's the wrong save. That's the wrong save. Why do I have to quit the entire game to load a different save? that one.
I need a drink.
Man, I need a drink, and I don't drink alcohol. But I do drink seltzer water from Alexandria. Yeah, the funny thing is we haven't actually lost progress. The last mission we completed, we saved after. That's why I wasn't too freaked out about the crash. I'll be honest, I wouldn't know about how much you can do in San Andreas in order to, do the missions differently. If not for the fact that I've watched speedruns of San Andreas. The way they do some of those missions is absolutely hysterical. What's the name of the second? No, that's the airport. I don't need the airport. I don't need the airport. Okay. I mean, I will need the airport, but I don't currently need the airport. I could heal the car, but that would take time and typing and effort. I mean, is this car really worth saving? I mean, wouldn't it be better if it just exploded? Excuse me, officer. Well, I guess we'll find out in a second. No, get back out of the car! Oh god, no! Come on. Come on. There we go. Hey, look, it's the same car. Dada, cousin, let's go bowling. Am I the only person who doesn't dislike that character? Real question. Because, whoop. Staten Island. Okay, here we go. I mean, I can see why he'd be irritating from a gameplay perspective, because he keeps calling you. But from a story perspective, he's one of my favorite characters in 4. I mean, it's probably because he is incredibly well written and acted. In my opinion. He's also probably the most depressing thing about GTA 4, and I don't mean the ending. I agree. Yes, Roman Bellic. Yeah, that's right, Roman Bellic. I mean, you ever sit... We'll talk about this when we get to GTA 4, but you ever sit and think about what that man actually accomplished in the confines of the story? Like, we're off making millions of dollars being horrible criminals, and he somehow manages to make a taxi business work in New York City as a refugee, basically, with nothing. And then when it burns to the ground, he makes it work a second time. That is actually really impressive.
Do we technic someone?
Hands, they know how to break.
7 and he's making mad at me 20.
And that's true, Baron. You're right. The second time is even better than the first. Yes, no, I'm going there. Well, I hope it was a decent run, Mukul. I enjoyed the hell out of playing through that game, really. I took the piss out of the story a lot, but the gameplay was just... loved it. Looking forward to playing Route 2 and Route 3 someday. Yes, time to execute the final solution. If I might add one more thing about Roman, and then I'll move on. Roman is probably the most human character in the GTAs up to that point. Very real, very believable, very understandable. I could literally see someone like Roman actually existing in real life. Whereas a lot of the characters in the GTA-verse, I can't say that for, because for the most part they're caricatures or exaggerated, you know, for the sake of parody and whatnot. And anybody who knows me knows I tend to like very believable human characters. Go figure. Oh, Brian, excuse me. Slower than last time. What? So first I'm going to park the car on the way too, in addition to everything else I'm doing. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Got it. Can't spawn a tank. Good to know. So I'll start with this. Two of those hit it. So, can't spawn a tank. I legitimately don't know what I'm doing wrong here, so I guess we'll try the boat method because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The plane is frickin' invincible. I moved the car to place when I freaked out that the tank wasn't spawning. Sure, McCool, you got a minute or 5 while I drive back anyways. Sadly, I've already given a negative for the mission design. I could give another negative. I mean, I'm fine with giving more negatives if they're deserved. But let's go to the damn boat. I don't actually know how to do the boat method. Be a learning experience. It's Thanos' plane. You know, that would make a lot of sense. Okay. I always love how the game keeps track of your last 2, I think, saved vehicles that you used. Maybe it's just the 1, I don't know, but either way. It gets to the point where every mission that I redo just has a pile of cars next to it. No, I am inevitable, Kamek. That would be some just bullcrap scripting if true, Dakota, but it wouldn't surprise me. Thanos' entire quest was begun because he started playing GTA 3 and he just wanted to stop the damn plane, CJ. I'm blown away that the frickin' Mega Death Cannon didn't do anything to it at all. Specifically why I was using that machine gun, because I know how deadly that thing is, but nope. Really? Hey, look. They even want me to shoot it with a rocket launcher. What do you know? For about 7 years, I think, Kamek, yes. Something like that. But basically, yes. From San Andreas to 3. Of course, it's a foggy night. Why wouldn't it be? The game's like, you know what? I hate you personally. Sorry. Seizure warning. Yeah, let me hit a quick save here really quick. Because that's a thing I can do. Oh my god, this limited visibility is awful. Look at this. It's there. Based on its movement, it should be in visual range right now. Switch guns, make sure I'm not bugged out. There it is. I think. Nope, there it is. I thought the game crashed there for a second. Oh my gosh. No, Valvedrix, we've totally not had 2 crashes and many redos of like 3. We've done like what, 3 missions today? We've been playing for like 2 hours. God, this frickin' game. Here, I got your damn drugs. I noticed the load flicker, Dakota, yeah. So you're probably right. We're probably going to play VC today. Spank is just supposed to be cocaine. Just straight up. White powdery death. What, it's safer. I mean, I hate Maria, personally. Here, just for you, Kamek. Hang on. She is legitimately pretty at night, but most cities are pretty at night, I find. Like, in real life, too. Which is funny, because drugs are a really common theme in, like, all of the GTA games. You ever notice that? And they're never portrayed positively. I think, the moral guardians always tend to miss that part. It's like Doom. Oh, Doom promotes Satan worship. Yeah, because, running around killing demons with a chainsaw is worshipping demons. You morons. And yes, I saw that post in Discord, but it's still a true statement, damn it. That's been a hot button topic for me since I was a kid. Actually, I was thinking about it. I think the worst thing to happen to someone because of drugs is Johnny Klevitz. What do you guys think? Because what happened to him was just... Oh, and it happened to him because of drugs. Because he got back on the wagon. I've got your precious Maria if you don't want to... Ah, damn it. Whatever. Asuka's dead, by the way. Bring 500,000. So this is the 500,000 mission I mentioned. Thankfully, we got that. Let's go save. Holy crap.
Me and my family are safe. The Maibatsu monstrosity has four-wheel drive, and in amphibious mode, it can cross rivers. So far, I've only hit a few puddles, but it's good to know it's there. With the time I save taking shortcuts through the strip mall parking lot, I can focus on the important things, like gazing longingly at the pool boy or buying more exercise equipment off the TV. So what if it gets 3 miles to the gallon? I'm a mom, not a conservationist. The new Maibatsu monstrosity. Mine is bigger.
Would you like a giraffe? Have one?
I'm sorry, who is Ashley? I don't remember the name off the top of my head, Baron. Hey, Maverick. Johnny's... Oh, her? I'm...
Talk to somebody about their life. Hello, caller, young.
I mean, both of them kind of got it horribly, yeah. Although Johnny definitely dies, whereas Ashley only may die. By the way, the game acknowledges in lore if you kill Ashley. Although, actually, I'm lying. Ashley does die later in a coke party with 50-year-olds and 80-year-olds. Really. Look it up. If you don't kill her as Trevor, that's how she dies. Cocaine party, to be slightly more clear. Drug party. The implication is that the guy who she was banging killed her boyfriend and lover, so she kind of went off the deep end and died. Rhode Island, isn't it? Damn it. See, I think the reason Johnny hits me more personally, other than the fact that we play as him, is the fact that in his story, he's kind of starting to turn it around a bit. He's getting away from that. If you remember, at the end of Lost in the Damned, Ashley reaches out to him, and she's still, on the drug parade, and she's still having issues. And he's rejecting her, like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Don't try to contact me ever again. And then 5 starts up, and Johnny's with Ashley. And it's like, oh. And Johnny's been doing a lot of cocaine, and it's like, oh. And that's what makes Johnny's fate a little bit more tragic for me, personally, because holy crap. Meth, cocaine, what? I actually don't know the difference between the two, so whatever. Drugs. The irony, if he hadn't found out about Michael that day, Johnny probably would have lived. I mean, honestly, in Johnny's state, death is probably a mercy, but doesn't make the whole thing any more pleasant. It's also worth noting that Johnny was, at least at the time, a relatively beloved main character. You know, well-liked. So, you know, shooting the dog moment. God dang it. I hate Island 3 so much. Zero Macromano. Okay, Macromano's gone. I can stop trying to avoid running over civilians. Thank goodness. Whew. Here, let's get one out of our system. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Alright, let's get on with this. By the way, it probably doesn't look like it, but we're about to finish the game. And by about to, I mean it's probably going to take us an hour and a half or so, but we're there. Almost. Whoa, 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 whoa! Your car is mine now, first of all.
A kazoo. We were wild.
Oh, I've heard plenty of people who loved Johnny, who thought of him as their second favorite protagonist in the GTA series. Oh yeah, the ending is super anticlimactic. Climactic. Speaking of which, that's probably one of the only things we'll have left to talk about when we get there, lore-wise.
Sí, bueno. ¿Pa qué es idiot? One of these Scarface idiots.
Why do we pay this for Maria? Like, we don't give a damn about her. I know why. It's to get to Catalina, but... Johnny was Lost in the Dam's protagonist, although he was in 4.
The real question is, did you turn up to rescue Maria or to get me back? Well, I got news for you. Shooting you will be a pleasure, but dating you was only business. You are muy pequeñito, amigo. Throw over the cash, and you can have this overused puta back. You have been a busy boy, but you haven't learned. I'm not to be trusted. Kill the idiot!
And then he doesn't kill us, and then he doesn't kill us. For quite a while, actually. So, we have no guns. It's the first reason this mission kind of sucks. But hang on, it gets worse. Excuse me, Copper. This is an appropriate song for what's happening right now. And I just turned off accidentally. No! No! Not now! Thank you very much, Lord Harriman. Very much appreciate the support. You're awesome. Thank you. I'll look at what that was for later. Yeah, the ice cream truck is worse than this. What I'm about to do, though, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. We'll just go normal style down here. Hi.
You're going to be shot.
Take two.
For the dad who has
We managed to get the plane combat, but now we're trying to chase a helicopter! Exclamation mark. Can you believe this? Question mark. Yeah, I'm just gonna spawn a tank next time. I should have anyways, but I thought I could have managed that. Five max time. Yes, Baron. Actually,
Don't mess with me.
Sí, bueno.
You want the big man? Equipo. I need today. You're going to be shot.
hi, can I get in my car, please? Thanks. Damn it, Valvatrix. I can't argue with your logic! This thing's got pretty bad up force, that's why I'm not trying anything too crazy here. One try without the tank. One additional try without the tank. Wow! Okay. We're bringing in the tank. There's two attempts. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
We'll be right back where you...
But seriously, what was the final boss of 4? I actually don't remember off the top of my head. Oh! I don't really remember much about those missions, to be completely honest. By the way, I know we've been looping music a lot here. I apologize. That's my fault. I honestly didn't think we'd need more music. So, don't worry. I've tripled the size of the Vice City soundtrack. Hopefully that'll be enough. Oakley dokley. Come with me, my compatriots. You must follow me to defeat your boss. I wonder if I can kill them. Nope, they're just not there. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's the Lorerunner, but you may know me by another name, another moniker, the Bug Runner. They're so casual, just hanging out up there like, yeah, what's up? How are things? Hey, do we get peanuts on this car ride? I'm just wondering, you know. So now we're not gonna have any more Yes, it was. Look. No music because you can't play a song in the tank. Sorry, guys. This is why I didn't want to use the tank. Excuse me. I said, excuse me. Hi, Maria.
Get this thing airborne!
What? I just got jacked! Out of a tank! I can't see what's happening because yeah. And I lost the plane. I'm not gonna get it in time. Well, maybe. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay, I forgot that she circled. We're fine, we're fine.
You move, big man. You big tough Yankee man.
Why am I on fire? Okay, apparently this is solid.
Hey, you're going to be shot.
Hey, Maria. What's up? We killed her, if you caught that. The helicopter exploded on Maria. So the failure trigger triggered before the victory trigger triggered. Some of you may know, from especially from the FF run, that I'm more harsh on the intro and the finale than I am other parts of a game. So what do you think of the final mission? Oh yeah, by the way, this game has a stamina meter for sprinting. You can't see it, but it's there.
You move. You want the chainsaw, gring?
Yeah, the rotors might have gotten her too. I'm not sure.
I'm back now.
The intro was actually good. In fact, I actually I was thinking about it. I want to give a plus to the intro because it's actually a legitimately good intro to the game. The outro, not so much. I mean, I'm not really arguing that, Plutonia. I just think this mission sucks. Let's just be holding down the brakes. Alright, so... No, okay. Definitely not. Yeah, you start the mission with no weapons, which is just dumb on so many levels, by the way. Like, they actually strip you of your weapons. You notice I walked in fully armed? They strip you of all your weapons. And then they throw you into... So first you have to escape this area. Then you go into a gauntlet. Then you have to fight a helicopter. Sorry. So it's raining, but, you know, that's unrelated. Yeah, there's no prep work for the mission. This is probably, and I do mean this as an unkindness, this is probably the beginning of the heavily scripted missions that we would see in later GTAs. Because you are supposed to do this mission in a specific way. You notice they give you a rocket launcher after you rescue Maria. Like, past the Maria point. He wouldn't stop honking. What? That's the second time I've been jacked out of a tank. God, I gotta be honest, I even forgot about the timer. But yeah, there's a timer too. There we go.
Get this thing airborne!
We still have a timer. That would count. There. She's dead, yay. Let's go rescue our one true love. Cocaine. Aw.
Residents in Cedar Grove have been coming to terms with the emotional aftermath of a full-blown war that hit the area yesterday. Local resident Clive...
I like the guy's still alive.
...a single gunman that he saw fleeing the scene with a dark-haired woman.
we're gonna have such fun, cause you know, I love you. I really do, cause you're such a big, strong man, and that's just what I need. Anyway, what was I saying? I forget, but you know what it's like, don't you?
The sound of explosions shook nearby homes as people ran for cover. Several citizens were injured in the panic as gunfire was exchanged between ground forces and a helicopter circling the dam.
Yeah, we got a good view from down here in the gardens. When the copter finally got taken out, better than the fireworks on the 4th of July.
With the death toll already over 20, police are still finding bodies. There have been no official denials concerning rumors that the dead were members of the Colombian cartel, and still no leads as to the cause of the massacre.
My hair is ruined. I mean, can you believe it? This one cost me $50.
The end. Oh my god, I can't skip this? There we go. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Whoop. I forgot how slowly it scrolls here. Now. 27%. 61 attempts. 40 out of 73 missions done. No rampages. No hidden. 2 hidden packages. 484 kills. Died 13 times. Best Turismo time. Best insane stunt. Perfect insane stunt. Daily police spending, 500,640. Before we do anything else, what's that cheat, Dakota? Thank you. Actually, no, let's not do that. I just need a car. Any car. Any car that I can get into. Hang on. Kidding. Hang on. So what this does is this makes everyone hostile. Everyone's script is permanently set to hostility. I think. Should be. Well, no, now they're not doing anything. Oh no, they'll shoot each other, as you can see in the background there. But they are primarily gunning for me. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Grand Theft Auto 3. Now I'm going to exit the game so I can talk about it properly, because that's how this works. There we go. So, hi, welcome back. You may or may not know me. I'm the Lorerunner. I am going to give a story positive for the intro. Honestly, a decent amount of the first island's pretty good. So, woo. I am going to give a gameplay positive for the intro, because it's actually quite good. The funny thing is, I would argue, this is from memory, that this is one of the better tutorializations in GTA, because GTA tends to be really heavy-handed about its tutorialization. Think about 4 for a second, and how it's like, you will do this, and you must do this. Okay, now we're going to tell you about apartments and television, and then we're going to tell you about how to do this type of mission, and then this type of mission. They were doing tutorials into the second island in GTA 4, for God's sakes. Yes, this is how the internet works, because that was a thing. God, this is how the race missions work. So, plus to story for the intro, plus to gameplay for the intro. Legitimately good stuff. And I unironically say that I actually enjoyed replaying the intro of this game. I did. My enjoyment slipped the further into the game I got. Which brings me to some negatives. Story negative. This is actually our first and only story negative. What's a good word for And I agree, Chemic. Underwhelming, that's a good word. Disappointing is another good word. So, outro brings us to this many gameplay negatives, which leads us at a net score of -5. And, you know, this is going to sound strange, but that's better than I was thinking it was going to be. And I mean that sincerely. That also leaves us at a net +2. So +2, -5. Yeah, that sounds about right. First thing I want to talk about, though, really quick, is did we shoot Maria? And now, I'm a lore runner. It's my job to give you the official answer, the behind-the-scenes answer, you know, the makings of, and the codified lore. And the answer is, There have been interviews with Dan Houser in particular, but also with the general staff at Rockstar, asking what the hell is up with the final fate of Maria. And their answer has always been, shrug. They have refused to give an official answer. Which irritates me. But even ignoring that, that leaves us with headcanon land, because that's basically opening the door in headcanon. So do you think we shot Maria? I'm actually quite curious. Now, I didn't even realize that was supposed to be ambiguous until quite a bit after I finished this game. Because to me, it was just automatically, of course, we killed her. It's exactly what happened. It's so obvious that we killed her. Of course we did. But the real problem here is we just spent $500,000, nearly died, and ended up being disarmed just to get her back. Remember, that's a canon thing Claude did, so that doesn't actually line up all that well. So either Claude is just ridiculously insane, or he was gunning for Catalina the entire time. Either way, I think what we honestly run into here, no offense, Dan, is bad writing. I don't think the finale and climax work at all from a narrative perspective. Personally, I do think we shot her. Because, again, it was so obvious. Of course we shot her. Duh. Consider what a monstrously evil person we play in this game. Of course we shot her. There, she's dead. My final thoughts on this game is this is definitely a landmark game. No question. This game literally changed the landscape of game design and how people looked at games and how people designed games and how people played games and how media approached games and blah, 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 blah. This game was a sea change to game design, for better or for worse. And I think it's for better. I think we've gotten a lot of really awesome stuff here. I absolutely think this is a case of sand before water. No question. Which brings me to my final point here. I think I already mentioned this earlier, but I want to mention this here in the outro because one of the things I asked two of my friends who've played this game, you know, I'm searching for gameplay positives because I just can't think of any. What can you come up with? And both of them independently came up with the same gameplay positive. And that positive was that it laid the groundwork for future games. Now, that's not a positive, by the way I do things, but it gets across my point, doesn't it? GTA 3 kind of sucks, but if we didn't have GTA 3, we wouldn't have a lot of games afterwards. So, even though this score is not exactly positive, and, you know, removing nostalgia and other factors from the thing, because I do think this is a bad game, it is nevertheless a very necessary game that I am extremely grateful that we got. As I talked about during the intro, the massive series of circumstances and coincidences that led to this game actually being made. I'm so happy this happened. I really am. This was awesome. Now, I'm going to chop off, looks like about an hour early. So we'll come back about an hour early. And we'll start Vice City. And God, please, hopefully it'll work. I have literally had issues this morning getting Vice City to work. So, fingers crossed on this, guys. But either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I hope to see some of you for Vice City in a little over an hour.